What's up, guys? It's Lee and Sam here from Ugly Sofa Gaming. Today we're taking another look at the Dreams tutorials. This is a series of videos we're doing because we promised the Dreams PS4 community that one day we're going to make our own level, but we know nothing. We're the opposite of experts at this game. We don't know how to play, and because of that we're going to go back to basics and we're going to replay the tutorials again. I played them a while ago. Sam, you never really have you?
No, I've never played them.
Okay, so usually it's me playing, but I'm going to very noisily hand the controller over to Sam here now. That actually wasn't that bad. There's a lot of wires and stuff in the way.
Okay, so what are we doing? This is like
Today we're starting the art tutorials.
coat style and effects.
You're really going to like some of these. I'm actually being quite excited for you to play these ones. These are the ones that are still super fun before they start getting into some of the technical stuff.
Are you ready to get those creative juices flowing? This tutorial is all about making your creations beautiful. Now, this is Connie's front garden. But what's this? It's had all the colour, style and magic sucked out of it.
I still like it.
But not to worry, Connie. We can help make the garden pretty again with the power of dreams. Just to start you off, all the lighting's already done. We can learn more about that later. And because I'm ever your servant, I've also grouped some of these objects just for you. It'll make editing them quicker and easier. So what does the garden need? Well, it could do with some colour, texture, and movement. Luckily, the coat, style, and effects modes are the perfect tools to do that. They don't create new objects, they modify existing sculptures and paintings. And they work on groups. With just a little practice, you can become a master of them all. So let's start by adding some colour with the tint tool.
Love the tint tool.
Open the assembly menu with the square button and go to the modes menu. Each mode has its...
Oh, you told me to do it.
Right now you're in assembly mode, which is where you do animation. Oh, this isn't right at all.
own set of tools and options. The tint tool is in coat mode. It has an icon that looks like a pot of
Stop telling me
paint
to do
being
things. It's
spilled.
interrupting you.
Select
'Cause
it
you're
by
hovering
pressing
over
the X button.
Oh.
Just press it like a button.
As you can
Okay.
see,
In any
the
game
assembly
ever made.
menu has now been
Fine.
replaced with the coat menu. In the top row, you'll find options and helpers. Along the bottom, you'll find the tools. Now, which colour to use? Open the colours menu in the top row of icons. These are colour groups.
That's a lot of
You can
colours.
expand a colour group
Is
with
it?
X.
Yeah,
What?
look,
Each
it's got
group
dots.
contains more shades
Yeah,
that you can
dots.
choose
The
from.
dots is a lot of colours, but come on, there's two
I'm going to
brands
find
there,
a
and
green
there isn't
for
a
the
single
foliage. But if green's not your
magenta
thing, you can experiment.
This.
pinks.
Is the menu too long? You can scroll it by grabbing it with R2.
Bit with R2.
Pick a
Two
shade.
browns, but
Or
only
if
a
you
very light
fancy a more
green. What's with
painterly
that?
or organic look, choose the tumbler colour at the end of the group. That will apply a random
very
shade
similar looking
that
blacks.
changes as you work.
Yeah, that's weird.
When you've
What's
chosen
that
a
about
colour,
Media Molecule?
you're ready to
Well, there's
go
no
to
dot
the
to
next
dots.
step.
We probably sound like idiots. There's probably a very good reason there.
But that's all there is, though. Whereas you've got like lots of oranges because there's lots of dots. There's only 2 browns total. So these are all grouped
These are
circles and things that have been smushed together.
no, they're individual objects. So it's like a sculpture, and they make up what is known as the ground.
Interesting. So we're gonna go with what? Traditional, or we should go with something random? Orange ground.
It's your wheelhouse. I mean, when I did it, I went with a relatively traditional. You know, I did grass and dirt and what have you.
To add colour to our scene, we'll use the tint tool, which has an icon like an airbrush. You can manually select it in the tools menu.
It's up to you. If you want to do that, you can do that. If you want to be wacky, you
But
can
in
go
coat
wacky.
mode, choosing
Tools
a colour from the
menu.
colours menu equips the tint tool automatically.
Oh,
See the
already
airbrush icon
tinted.
on the tip of your imp. The tint tool recolours objects, either tinting or completely covering their original colour. Just press and hold R2 to tint the objects at the tip of your imp. No need to select or scope into anything. The rounded clumps look a bit dreary in this scene. Let's add some colour.
There you go.
You can see that the longer you hold R2,
that was easy.
the stronger the
Right?
tint gets.
Weird.
And with
I really
a
want Media
tumbler colour
Molecule just to set up loads of these sorts of scenes in the full game so I can just relax and just paint them.
If you make a
Paint by
mistake,
numbers, dreams.
you can undo using the left directional button.
Now, I remember playing this for the first time and I was like, yeah, that was easy.
De-tint. How do you do that? If you press triangle while the tool is active, your imp will change to an outline. So now it will remove tint instead of adding it. And that works on pretty much all of the coat, style, and effects tools.
If you make it
Just
an
press
outline
triangle when they're
and
equipped
do the same
to make
again,
them
it'll
subtractive.
like...
How do you make an outline?
Try removing some colour using subtractive tint now. Just hold R2 over the object.
It's been a really long
And
day.
to
I'm
make
not
the
really
tool
listening. I've got to
additive
focus.
Again, press triangle.
Please do, because I won't remember all of this.
Now that you've got to grips with that, you can colour in the whole scene with the tint tool.
I will.
Go wild. Use different colours to tint the path, rocks, river, grass, trees,
Oh, these rocks.
and the little cottage.
No, the rocks are rocks. Okay.
The colours menu has all the colours you need.
I'm smart.
Just open a colour group and pick a shade, or the tumbler colour. Take some time to colour your scene. When you're done, move on to the next step.
Is this water?
That is water, yeah.
Why is Connie in the water?
Because she's a strong swimmer.
I think it's a path. No, it's a path because there's rocks across the water.
No, you've painted so much of it. It's definitely...
No.
There is water in the scene.
This is the water. I used to believe this is the water. I'm still painting orange.
That's definitely not the water because it's got... Not the water because that's got like levels to it. It's clearly the
yeah,
ground.
I think that's the water. Because it's like a waterfall. Look, this is higher and then that's lower and then there's like rocks, like stepping stones.
How much money do you want to bet that you're wrong?
I don't want to bet that I'm wrong.
Why not?
Because I'm right.
Are you not confident?
I'm confident that I'm right. Why would I bet that I'm wrong?
All right, how much do you want to bet that you're right? So, like, we have a yellow river for some reason.
No, this isn't a river. This is a path.
That's all right, whatever. It's definitely the river, but whatever.
It's the yellow brick road.
Put your money where your mouth is.
3 cups of tea.
3 cups of tea? I already owe you, like, another 75 cups of tea.
I'll take it off your bill. 2 trees? Cheese?
So we're going for like a No Man's Sky alien type world.
I think so. This is what's happening.
This is what's happening. Mine was so much more like sterile and boring. It was just like, yes, paint the tree green, paint the ground brown. Also paint the actual water blue.
What, this?
Yeah.
You think this is the water?
Yeah.
See, now, if you're right, I'm going to put that down to you having played it.
Well, I did. Yeah. Did I? I can already sense these are starting to go off the rails now.
What?
These tutorials.
Oh, right, okay.
We started off like pretty cordial with each other as we were making like learning how to move.
Now it's all like shopping.
Yeah, it's like going little with you.
I hate you.
I hate you. Suck. Sometimes when we get a little, we like to openly argue in front of the checkout people. Because it's funny. We're sorry if you're a checkout person at a supermarket.
We have nothing else on.
There are legit grievances. We're not making an argument for the hell of it. It's just...
Wow.
Yeah, we're in the line the one time, and I literally just full on go, I hate you. And Sam replies, I hate you too. Completely serious. And the checkout guy just kind of like looks down at his shoes. Something really interesting going on with his shoes.
Hello? Oh no, that's unseemly. Who would have a greenhouse with a yellow roof?
You picked it.
It's gross. Let's change that.
If I let you decorate our
something.
house the way you wanted to, we'd end up with some monstrosity like that.
I can make a paler shade. What goes with a greenhouse?
Purple roof.
Purple, but purple is watercolor.
How about grey? You love grey. Everything's grey, so fashionable right now, you keep saying.
Okay, let's go grey.
Like a shed roof.
More grey, please. Back door.
Oh, I remember I did a red door. Nice little red door.
Good job. Now you're seeing
that kind of looks like
beautifully
shit.
coloured in.
What?
Let's add some
Sorry,
texture
but it
to it.
does.
For that, we need to leave coat mode and go into style mode. To leave a mode, select the exit button in the top right of the screen.
What are we going to name the tutorial person?
Or you can use a shortcut. Hold L1 and press circle.
The guy that speaks to us.
Yeah.
Just
Hasn't
like
got a name.
scoping out of
No.
it.
I don't remember him introducing himself
Now
to you.
use the modes menu to switch over to style
Very rude.
mode. The style mode icon is an S-shaped brushstroke.
Style mode is an S-shaped
All
brush.
sculptures and paintings in
Sounds
Dreams
important.
are made up of flecks, and
Flecks.
style mode is where we manipulate them. For example, notice how the objects in this
got it.
scene look smooth.
They all look smooth,
That's
huh?
because their flecks are small and tightly packed together.
This is
We
basically
can make
explaining the
them more
graphical engine of
textured
Dreams.
with the looseness tool. Select the
Playing with this
looseness
tool is how you get your
It
own
looks like a
style,
blurry
your own art
circle.
style in your dream.
Now try using R2 to
I want
loosen
this to
some of the
look-
foliage in the scene. Don't hold back.
Yes, please.
As you can see,
Oh,
loosening
wow.
sculptures and paintings means their flecks become more
That's
obvious.
cute. Everything's really fuzzy.
What's
If
the
you
artistic
think they're
word for it? It
getting
makes
too
it
loose,
more...
Press triangle to make the tool
Fuzzy.
subtractive.
Whoa, too fuzzy.
And
Way too
tighten them up
fuzzy.
again with R2.
Let's try and we can undo. There you go. No, not
Or you can
fuzzy.
just use
It's
the
like,
left
it's
directional
more...
button
It's like
to
Picasso. It's Picasso.
Surreal.
Not surreal.
Don't forget to loosen up the river
It's like
too.
it's less like
We'll
the
need
thing
it
it
in the
was, and it's
following
more like an
steps.
interpretation of the thing. It's more impressionistic.
Impressions.
Carry on loosening the
Trying to
objects in
sound
the scene.
smart in front of the
When
listeners.
you're happy, proceed to the next step.
They're like teddy bear fluffs. They're like orange bushes of teddy bear fluff.
You still adamant that it's purple as the water?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. Oh my god, I think it might be. I'm not sure. I'm so confused now. No. I don't know. Show me the yellow.
Teddy bear fluffs.
No, the yellow's definitely
No, because that's
water.
where Connie is, and she walks up the road. Up the road. Oh, I should have done the rocks yellow. No, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make sense. Why would rocks be yellow? Up the road and then across the rocks to the house.
No. Carry on. We'll see.
What?
How loose have you made the trees?
I haven't made the. Oh, I should
Mess
make
with the trees.
What should I? Yeah, I should.
What were the other buttons? Have they told us to play with those yet?
Super loose. No, it's too loose. Way too loose. Got
Yeah,
mad.
it's like a giant candle now. Well, that's good.
Much better. They haven't told us to play with anything else yet.
Hover over one of the thing next to it. I want to know what it is. Impasto.
Impasto.
Cone. Ruffle.
Ruffle.
Oh yeah, they'll get to this stuff.
So is it like different types of looseness?
I don't know. I played this like 9 months ago. I know the comb is for the water. You kind of comb the river to get it flowing.
Oh, look, space. Next.
Wonderful. Connie's garden looks like a lovely painting. Let's look at the water now.
Oh, it's
Water
good.
has a reflective quality, so let's add some
Oh.
shine to the river.
River.
This is where the Finish tool comes in. Exit out of Style mode with L1 and circle.
Here we
and
go.
head back into
Wow,
Coat
this is
mode
going to be wrong.
in the Modes menu. Next to the Colors menu in Coat mode, you'll find the Finishes menu. Select it with X. These finishes change the way objects react to light in your scene.
Finishes mode.
Using finishes, you can make objects shiny, rough, metallic, or even
You
translucent.
you've lost it.
Apply finish?
Now you can choose your finish for the river. Let's see. Ah, yes. How about shiny wax? Wax finishes are translucent, and the shine will give the river a reflective surface
Wax.
That's just
that will
wax.
catch the light.
You want shiny wax?
Apply the finishes
shiny
before
metal.
using
There you go.
R2. Remember that you
doing
can
it on?
revert your changes by switching to
On the
subtractive mode
river.
with triangle,
Zoom in.
or by
Open
using
up
undo.
the picture big. Make picture bigger.
Try editing the finish on other groups and objects
Oh, you're
in the
kidding me.
scene.
That can't be the river.
Continue to the next step when you're ready.
He made this shiny because it's water. Water, this water is shiny. Make other things different.
Default. Ooh, make everything default.
No. Plastic, rough, metal, wax, shiny metal, rough wax. Make the house out of rough wax.
Didn't seem to do an awful lot. Maybe if you're getting close. Too much? Too far?
I can't. I don't know. Okay, let's make the roof rough.
Well, explain to me, what is the yellow meant to be?
Our
Yellow.
river looks nice and
The road.
shiny now, but something's missing. It doesn't flow like water does. But there's a magical tool for that in effects mode. It's called the Flow tool. Leave Coat mode if you haven't already, and enter effects mode.
Oh, maybe you don't cone the river.
The effects mode icon has some twinkly stars on it.
I've been dreaming aura.
Alongside the Flow tool, you'll notice other animated
Make it
effects that
boil.
you can
Should
apply to
boil the
sculptures
river.
or paintings. But for now, we'll pick the Flow tool. Its icon is a tap, or a faucet if you're from the US. Press
No one's
X
from the US.
over the Flow tool to select it,
Ever.
and use R2 to apply it to the river. Isn't that lovely? In effects mode, you can preview the flow effect even when time is paused. But if you leave effects mode, you'll need to click R3 to see the effects in action.
Yeah, you can kind of see it's got a little bit of action going on. See, it's
When the
moving.
river's
yeah, I
flowing
think-
at the
yeah, it's
right
going the wrong way
speed,
though.
you may
Maybe
notice
now you have to
something
comb
a
it.
bit
Yeah, that makes
odd.
sense. Can you
It's
give it
flowing
more?
the wrong way.
That's all the way.
Let's
That's
fix
max.
that using
Yeah,
another
that's
tool
max
found
flow.
in Style mode, the Comb tool. Leave effects mode using L1 and circle,
Style mode.
then go back into Style mode via the Modes
Oh.
menu.
Stop brushing her head.
Tell me what to do.
The
What's
Comb
his
tool
name?
icon is some wavy lines.
Right.
Select it with X.
I'm thinking either Mr. Molecule or
Now we're going
Clive.
to make the river flow the correct way.
Why, Clive?
How
I
do we
don't
do
know.
that? You guessed it.
I think there was a guy in
Hold
Level Planet
R2
called Clive.
to comb the flecks of the river so they go in the right direction. We're no longer in effects mode, so we can't see the flow effect animating.
Oh, right.
But just
You're
click
doing
R3
something that
to
you can't
start time,
see.
and you'll be able to see it again. The key is to move your imp in the direction you'd like the flecks to flow. A bit like you're combing the river's hair. Very stylish. Let go of R2 when you're happy with the flow direction. And now you can see the river is going the correct way.
That's cool.
But if it isn't, just undo and try again.
Oh, these lumpy bumpy bits.
No,
When
you
you're
should, I
happy
think you were
with the
meant to make
speed
this
and direction
looser.
of the river, click
Oh, was
L3
I?
to
think
rewind
so.
time.
Can I do that now?
Then it's off to the next step.
There you go. That's more. That's like No wonder I was confused. You can make it's more obvious where you comb it now as well. Give it a comb.
Rapid? Oh.
Yeah, but that's because you turned the tap on full.
Oh, so we turn the tap down.
It's all coming together, guys.
Okay, so that was in oat mode?
No, come
No,
on.
that
What would a
was
tap be in
the-
coat? Come
I
on,
don't
Sam.
know.
Get it together.
A lot of modes.
No, you're in style mode.
Effects.
That makes more sense.
Flow.
So you need to detract, subtract.
Calm down, River. Calm down.
That's good. A bit of subtlety.
No one wants to crush you when you're this angry.
We're all about subtlety, aren't we? On Ugly Surfer Gaming.
Absolutely. Like it.
It's really coming together.
This scene is really coming together.
Ha
Next, let's
He
do
knows.
something interesting with
Oh,
the
Clive.
chimney smoke. Move closer to the smoke so you can see the flecks clearly.
I thought the smell looked fine.
Oh,
Yeah, well, what do you want?
These flecks don't look very smoky, do they? Let's change that.
okay.
If you're not already
Take a match
in
and set
style
your
mode,
PlayStation
head
on
there now
fire.
using the modes menu.
Modes menu.
Open the flex menu with X. It's the button in the
There.
center of the top row. Now choose a fleck that looks smoky. How about the dots fleck?
Dots.
When you choose a fleck type, it'll automatically select the apply
You've
fleck
been very
tool.
behaved doing what you're told. I thought you would have gone off book by now.
Oops.
Now,
A lot of different
hover your
dots there
imp
for you to
over
play
the
with.
smoke
There's
and
too many
hold
things.
R2.
There's just too many.
The flex will change.
I lose track of what he's saying to
That's
me.
better. Let's
Are the flex
inspect it now
changing?
using the grab cam.
No.
Grab it with R1. And while you're grabbing, spin around it with
You
the
do it
left
more,
or right
maybe?
stick. The paint strokes look a bit
I'm
flat,
doing
don't
it,
they?
it's holding
You
it
can only
in.
see
Ma.
them well
I think
from
maybe I'm on
certain
the wrong
angles.
tool or something.
This
Go
scene
back.
is really coming together.
Okay.
Very smoky, do they? Let's
No.
change that.
Really
If
try and
you're
listen
not
this
already
time.
in style mode,
Sure,
head there
right.
now using the modes menu. Open the flex menu with X. It's the button in the center of the top
Open
row.
the X menu of flex. Is that what he said?
That's what he said, yeah.
Now choose a fleck that looks smoky. How about the dots fleck?
Dots.
Pick
Got
the
it.
dots, yeah.
When you choose a fleck type, it'll automatically select the apply fleck tool.
Okay.
Now, hover your imp over the smoke and hold R2. The flex will change. That's better. Let's inspect it now using the grab cam.
Stop
Grab it with
playing.
R1. And while you're grabbing,
For the
spin
video.
around it with the left or right stick.
No, it says playing in the corner.
The paint strokes look a
Pause
bit
the video,
flat,
sir.
don't they? You can only see them well from...
What?
I think maybe we flecked already and we just missed it.
We're just not playing, maybe. Press R3. No, that's paused.
Pause, but I was.
You know what?
Stop it.
Press R3. Come out of the modes. Circle, circle, circle.
The circle did nothing.
No, it's still not flecking.
Maybe we did it. Did we do it and miss it?
Maybe. Maybe try a different one. Try a different fleck. So go to styles.
Style. Flex. I think
Yeah.
it started on heavy, didn't it?
Okay. That's a noticeable difference. Try the triangle. See what the triangle does. Ooh.
That would be good for trees. Let's tree it up.
Completely off book.
Circling. Okay, we've got circles. We can carry on now.
from certain angles. We can make it a bit more billowy and three-dimensional using the impasto tool.
Ooh, I could just
In
go
the
for some
style
impasto
menu,
and cheese.
Select the impasto tool Then hold R2 to apply it to the smoke.
We actually have any pasta?
Yeah.
Watch as the individual flecks of the painting become more three-dimensional. To see it better, use the grab cam to spin around the smoke again. You can also press undo and redo to compare the
Oh, it
smoke
looks so
with
much better
and
than
without
mine somehow.
impasto.
Why does mine look like that?
Now
What
that
is-
you've
I wasn't
mastered
listening. What is impasto?
the last style tool
I
we're going
don't
to use
know, but
is
it
the
looks
ruffle
good.
tool.
What is it?
The
Hover
ruffle
over it.
tool icon looks like a lot of lines going in different...
In art, impasto is a technique whereby you lay paint thickly to give your painting texture. This gives you a similar effect. When you apply impasto, your flecks will swell and layer up, becoming more 3D. In paintings, it will give your strokes depth. In sculptures, this can give all sorts of effects depending on the fleck. For example, pick streaky and use impasto and you'll get a fairy look. This is really cool, by the way. We've probably covered this before, but yeah, any of these buttons in the game, you can hold over them, and Mini Molecule has put a lot of effort into writing up a little
What they mean.
wiki section on it, yeah.
It will randomly rotate the flecks so they're not as orderly. It works in the same way as the other two tools. Select it with X, then use R2 to apply it.
Oh. Yep.
And switch the tool to subtractive by pressing triangle. Ruffle makes quite a difference, doesn't it?
It's crazier.
Why not see if you can animate the smoke using the flow tool in effects mode?
But we're not animators, Clive. We can't do such a thing. Can we?
Oh.
When you're happy,
Effects.
go to the next step of the tutorial.
Flow. Flow.
Now, do you want to comb it upwards?
You. Is
Get your Connie.
style.
That's better.
Yay.
Look at that.
Nice. How would you even make smoke to begin with, though? Is it just like a streak of paint or something?
I think so. It's just like a streak of like whatever, like a circle, and they've clearly just like a sphere. They've done the outline of it, and then they've made it super loose, haven't they? And then they've changed the fleck type. What we did there, and then they animated. And there you go.
Now that the scene is looking good, we should make Connie's cottage look more welcoming for her.
And that piece of shit you made.
Hey.
Even Clive agrees
Using
with me.
something called the glow tool.
Good.
So head back to
Make
the
it
modes
glow.
menu and into coat mode.
Food.
Hole in this room. I could use a coat
The
mode.
glow tool has an icon that looks like a little sun.
Okay then. So
Select
make
it
the
with
rest of this
X,
video really quiet
then
though.
move your view over to the cottage for
Activate
a closer look.
blanket mode.
Shutting up now.
Now position your view so that you can see the
Shut up
door and the
quietly.
window of the cottage. Then hold R2 over the window in the door to make it glow.
I didn't realise we were speaking.
Go on, give it some welly. Whoa,
Oh, that's too bright.
that's
No, God, that's horrible.
Let's press
It's the
triangle to make the
sun.
tool
It's like a nuke's
subtractive.
going off.
Then use R2 to reduce the glow. Maybe you could try tinting the window to change the colour of the light. See what you
Ooh.
think. Have a play with the glow tool, and then move on to the next step when you're ready.
How did you enter the glow tool?
The pink thing, and then effects, is it? No, coat. Coat and effects. Coat.
Coat. Glow's a coat, not effect. Who knew?
You want me to do?
Yeah, I think he just changed the colour of the inside glow he did. So if you make it like red or something, it'll be like they're watching a scary movie.
No one wants to go into a red house. Tin. Make it yellow. Bit brownie.
Use that one. That one's
This
to the
one?
left, to the left. Try that. Pressing R2 or X.
Oh, I'm in subtract. That way.
Ooh, that looks good. Like, the sun hasn't quite set yet, but they're one of those people that have put all their lights on.
Those people. Where's that yellow side yellower than the other yellow side?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Because you haven't pressed it long enough.
Well, I thought it was all one inside, because
No.
the glow worked all in one go.
I don't think there is an inside, Sam. I think that's just a picture of a window.
Yeah, but both of them started glowing at the same time. That's what I mean, is what I mean. Okay, anyway, whatever.
The scene looks so alive now, and Connie's in love with her new home. It's hard to believe that this scene used to be all grey and blocky. Let's try something. How different did we actually make it?
Nah.
To see, we can use a special trick. Press
Okay.
square to open the menu, and then take a look in the Show Hide section. The Show Hide icon looks like an open eye. It can be found in most of the mode's menus.
Oh, so we can hide all the colours
In
and
the Show
effects.
Hide menu, you can make all sorts of different objects visible or invisible. It only works in edit mode, so your scene will still look the same in play mode. Some of them are on by
I
default,
think that one looks better.
and some are switched off.
Which?
Coat,
The white one?
style, and effects
They're
is
so
one of the
mean.
options
It's
which
no,
is
it's
on by
minimalistic. It's just my
its
taste.
icon is a combination of the
I'm allowed to have
icons
my
for
own
all
opinion.
three of
No,
those
you're not.
modes.
It's me.
Try turning it off by pressing X over it. Wow, what an amazing difference.
What's with the purple water? Is it like
That
polluted?
shows you how powerful these tools really
Full
are.
of trees.
Using coat, style, and effects,
Full of tree
you can
leaves.
make even the most
Trees are
boring
purple
block
too.
come alive.
Just tree water.
Practice using the tools and see what you can come up with.
I missed the fence.
When you're finished,
It's all
go to play
ruined.
mode in the options menu and walk Connie into her
This one.
beautiful new home. This will complete the tutorial.
On your CV, do you put that you have good attention to detail?
Shut up.
Because that is shocking.
You're shocking. It's mode, and I want to go to test mode. Oh, I don't.
What are you trying to do?
I want to go to play mode. That's here.
Possess the cone.
Follow.
Yeah, they've obviously got a fixed camera. If you're actually making this level, you could do whatever.
They've got a thing going on where they zoom
Yeah.
in and some.
They're clever boys and girls. Media Molecule. They
They've
know
got a
what they're
thing
doing.
going on.
Yeah, nice rock jumping.
Yeah, got a crossing now. Ah! There is an inside, you doofus.
Yeah, right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We are Ugly Surfer Gaming, and we upload new videos Monday to Friday from Dreams Early Access. If you like our content, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share the video on your favourite corner of the internet. Any one of those things really helps us out. Thank you very much.